Hey everyone, how are you? You know that feeling you get when you watch the Olympics? It's electric, right? These athletes dedicate their lives to those fleeting moments of glory on the world's biggest stage. Behind those triumphant smiles and record-breaking performances, there's a whole other side to the story. A side filled with grueling challenges, sacrifices most of us can't even imagine, and a whole lot of heart. So today, we're going behind the scenes, beyond the medals and the podiums, to uncover the hidden struggles of Olympic athletes. Get ready to be inspired, because these stories, they're about more than just sports. They're about the power of the human spirit. Olympians, they're not just athletes, they're warriors, pushing their bodies to the absolute limit and then some. We're talking years, sometimes decades of training. Early mornings, late nights, all those weekends spent sweating it out while their friends are, living normal lives. And that's just the beginning. We're talking about workouts so intense, so demanding, that they make a marathon look like a light jog in the park. Imagine the kind of dedication it takes to wake up every single day and push yourself harder than you ever thought possible. To stare down exhaustion, pain, even the risk of injury and say, bring it on.
These athletes, they're not superhuman. They're just incredibly driven. They fuel their bodies with meticulously planned diets, counting every calorie, every gram of protein, all in the pursuit of that extra edge. And let's not forget the toll it takes on their bodies. We're talking aching muscles, stress fractures, and the constant risk of pushing too far. They endure ice baths that would make a polar bear shiver, painful massages that would make you scream, all to recover and come back stronger the next day.
It's a relentless cycle of pushing, recovering, and pushing again. It takes a special kind of grit, a fire in their belly, to endure that kind of physical punishment day in and day out. But for these athletes, it's not just about winning medals. It's about testing the very limits of what their bodies are capable of. It's about proving to themselves and to the world that they have what it takes to be the best.
So the next time you see an Olympian pushing themselves to the limit, remember the sacrifices they've made, the pain they've endured, and the unwavering spirit that drives them. Because behind those incredible feats of athleticism, there's a story of resilience, dedication, and the relentless pursuit of excellence.
Here's a reality check for you. Becoming an Olympian, it's not just about hard work and talent, it's also about cold, hard cash. We're talking about a journey that can cost tens of thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's a hurdle that many aspiring athletes just can't clear. Think about it. Coaching fees, travel expenses, equipment, nutrition, those energy drinks alone could bankrupt a small country.
These costs add up fast. And for many athletes, it means sacrificing financial stability, taking on multiple jobs, or relying on the generosity of others to chase their dreams. Imagine juggling grueling training schedules with part-time jobs, all while trying to make ends meet. It's enough to make anyone want to throw in the towel. But these athletes, they're not in it for the money. They're driven by something much deeper, something that burns brighter than any financial reward. They're fueled by passion, by the unwavering belief that their dreams are worth fighting for, no matter the cost.
They hold bake sales, organize car washes, set up crowdfunding campaigns, all to keep their Olympic dreams alive. They're not afraid to get their hands dirty, to hustle and grind, because for them, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the satisfaction of knowing that they've earned every step of the way, that they've overcome every obstacle thrown their way. So the next time you see an Olympian standing on that podium, remember the sacrifices they've made, the financial burdens they've shouldered, and the unwavering support of their families and communities. Because behind those medals and accolades, there's a story of resilience, determination, and the unwavering belief that anything is possible if you're willing to work for it. They remind us that financial constraints don't have to define our dreams, that with enough grit and determination, we can overcome even the most daunting of obstacles. They remind us that the pursuit of a dream, the pursuit of excellence, is worth every sacrifice. Chapter 3. The mental pressure sacrificing a normal life. Let's talk about pressure, the kind that would make even the most seasoned performer sweat. Imagine the weight of an entire nation's expectations resting on your shoulders. Imagine pouring your heart and soul into a single pursuit, knowing that years of hard work could come down to a fraction of a second. That's the reality for Olympic athletes. They live and breathe their sport, sacrificing so much of what we consider a normal life.
They miss out on parties, on holidays, on those everyday moments that most of us take for granted. They put their social lives on hold. Their educations sometimes get put on pause, all in the pursuit of this one, all-consuming dream.
The mental fortitude it takes to maintain that level of focus, to block out the noise and the pressure, is nothing short of superhuman. It's a testament to their unwavering belief in themselves, in their abilities, and in the power of their dreams.
They face down self-doubt. They battle through performance anxiety, and they push through the fear of failure that would cripple most people. They learn to thrive under pressure, to use it as fuel to propel them forward.
And through it all, they find strength in their teammates, in their coaches, and in the unwavering support of their loved ones. They form unbreakable bonds, forged in the fires of competition and the shared pursuit of a common goal.
These athletes, they teach us that true strength isn't just about physical prowess. It's about mental resilience, about the ability to dig deep and find that extra gear when it matters most. They inspire us to chase our own dreams, to embrace the challenges that come our way, and to never, ever give up on ourselves.
Chapter 4. Life after the Olympics, the uncertain future. Imagine this: the roar of the crowd, the thrill of victory, the culmination of a lifetime's work, and then, just like that, it's over. The Olympics end, the spotlight fades, and athletes are left to navigate a world that no longer revolves around their sport. For many, this transition can be a difficult one.
They've poured their heart and soul into their sport, often forgoing other opportunities, and now they're faced with the daunting task of figuring out what comes next. Some athletes struggle to find a new identity, a new purpose outside of the sport that has defined them for so long.
The structure and routine that once consumed their lives are gone, replaced by uncertainty and the pressure to figure out their next move. Imagine going from training every single day to suddenly having all this free time and not necessarily knowing what to do with it.
It's like graduating from school, but on a whole other level. You've been so focused on this one thing, and suddenly you're thrust into the real world, and it can be a real shock to the system. Some athletes transition seamlessly into new careers. Others struggle to find their footing.
Some grapple with injuries, the long-term effects of pushing their bodies to the limit for so many years. And then there's the financial uncertainty. Unlike professional athletes in some other sports, many Olympians don't have lucrative contracts or endorsement deals to fall back on.
They're often left to navigate the job market like everyone else, but with the added challenge of explaining those years spent dedicated to their sport. But here's the thing about Olympians. They're fighters.
They're used to overcoming obstacles, to pushing through adversity, and they bring that same determination and resilience to this new chapter in their lives. They channel their competitive spirit into new ventures. They pursue their passions, and they use their platform to inspire others.
Some become coaches, sharing their knowledge and experience with the next generation of athletes. Others become entrepreneurs, starting their own businesses or using their platform to advocate for causes they believe in.
The Olympics, they're more than just a sporting event. They're a testament to the human spirit, a celebration of what's possible when we push ourselves beyond our limits. These athletes, they inspire us to chase our own dreams, to embrace the challenges that come our way, and to never, ever give up. So the next time you watch the Olympics, remember the stories behind the medals, the sacrifices, the struggles, and the triumphs. Because these athletes, they're not just competing for themselves, They're competing for their countries, for their families, and for the belief that anything is possible if you dare to dream big.